F1 Manager 24 for the IMOLA Grand Prix. Guaranteeing P21 or above with both drivers because we know we won't get any higher than that. But into the weekend at Imola with high hopes we go. We have no hope.
Welcome along to Italy, and welcome along to Imola. Just outside Bologna in northern Italy, Imola hosts the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, named after the region it sits in. Surrounded by woodland, this iconic track is rich with Formula One history and the legends of those who raced here. Stay with us then for what should be an exciting weekend.
P18 and P20 in practice one. Core, that's lofty heights. We ain't been there much at all before. Ollie Goethe, he won. And we are... Where are we? P16 and P19 in FP2. Then the final practice session. Back to reality. P21 and P22. The car looked good in practice. And we don't try and practice, so high hopes heading into quali with high driver confidence and setups as well. This can be a good one.
Qualifying is coming up, and the drivers will be ready and raring to go.
Qualifying at Imola can be a tricky red flag strewn affair. Teams need to prioritise getting a banker lap in, rather than risk leaving it too late and having to settle for a subpar time.
If we turn our attention to Pierre Gasly for a minute, Karun, how's he going to be feeling as qualifying approaches?
We saw some disappointing lap times from them in practice. It could be that the team were experimenting with the car, but the pressure's now on them to deliver.
Well, it's almost here. Qualifying coming up soon.
Okay then, so into Q1 for the Imola GP. For the first lap on a set of soft compound tyres. Going through to the end of sector 1 towards Tosa. Lawson green, Behrman green, that's good. Going round the second sector. Lawson with the 24.142, Behrman with the 24.159, so about half a tenth. As Sargent has popped a little spin on the exit of the first Ravazza. That's going to be huge for his qualifying session, because it may mean he can only get one good soft run in now. But yeah, no sprint race this time, thankfully, because last two have been sprint races. And yeah, right, we're going to come across the line, up towards the line with Liam Lawson. What's it going to be? It's going to be... Right, he's gone. He's 16, Behrman, stays P17, that's quite disappointing. Anyway, we move on to the second lap in qualifying, down in towards turn 1. We've spread the cars out quite a bit, trying to avoid traffic, but that hasn't happened there. That shouldn't have held us up too much though. Currently P20 and P21, the last of the cars to set a lap, as Lawson has now just set a green sector in sector 1, coming up towards the top of the track, down towards Acqua Minerale and through the chicane, which you can absolutely mug off. Behrman, that was a nice chicane from Lawson. Behrman's done a green sector, Lawson's done a green sector, trying not to get held up, going to get a slipstream from the Williams up to the line. What is it going to be from Liam Lawson? He goes... he improves by a tenth and a half. Behrman, where can he go? He's green. What can he do? From round the final corner, up towards the line. He's going to reach a checkered flag and he's going to go... He's going to improve by a tenth as well. Yeah, we're not great here. I think that's obvious. Again, this episode was also done pre-patch. Yeah, so I think from Canada onwards, they're post-patch. Sargent goes and puts himself in Q2. Fair play to the guy. Yeah, currently P21 and P22 on the grid for race day. I'll see you there. Let's have a good one. Not that we can do anything, but let's have a good one.
Not long until we get going here in Italy, with 63 laps of hard-fought motor racing.
Imola can really reward consistency, as Nigel Mansell showed here in 1992 when he became the first driver to ever win the opening 5 Grand Prix of a season.
This is an old school track with plenty of elevation changes and lots of corners. There's only one DRS zone here though, and it follows the long straight right before Tamburello and should see plenty of action. Race day has arrived and the time has almost come for these drivers to fight it out, wheel to wheel.
Somebody please tell me why Lawson has a 21 place penalty. What did he do? This interesting strap for this race, but it's what's going to have to happen. As yeah, I don't know, man. What did he do? What did he do? That's not possible. That'll be his strategy. That's possible. Behrman, we're going to do the reverse, go long and then go short. Yep, so it's going to be soft, medium, Lawson, and then medium, soft for Behrman. And he's going to take a penalty for a new ERS, but into the race we go.
The anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. You and I won't be the only ones keeping an eye on Oscar Piastri, Karoo.
It's a P2 start for them, an excellent opportunity, and no doubt they'll be looking to grab it with both hands.
And the time has come. Let's go racing. The crowd are on their feet in anticipation of this, the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
And everyone is away safely off the grid. Behrman up quite a few places. He's up to 19th. Lawson up to 21st. Yep, Behrman fighting for 19th. Going to try and, yep, up the speed. And then Behrman's going to get overtaken by Alex Sosa. And Lawson's going to go for Behrman down in towards Aqua Minerale. You don't go for a move there unless you're 100% confident with it.
Things were all right here.
As Kevin Magnussen's made a bit of a boo-boo while overtaking Kick. He goes straight on, off the track. Whoop-de-doo. Alex Albon goes and overtakes Liam Lawson on lap 2 with the DRS, no, without the DRS actually. Lawson goes and sends a lunge back, but Alex is just quicker than us. And Logan Sargent runs, well, I wouldn't really say he's run wide there. Or has he got a mechanical? No, he definitely runs wide at Tosa. I was going to say, has he got a mechanical problem? No, he's just running wide at Tosa. And I could have been overcompensating Crofty there as we're fighting for 18th and 19th. Ocon's going to try and switch us. He's got Liam Lawson there. Lawson's going to come back with a lunge and he can't do anything about it. Lawson now goes for Behrman on lap 8. Then Ocon sends a dive on Behrman, puts Behrman in the bin.
The gap opens up for them.
And then Ocon is going to go for Liam Lawson down towards the inside of Tosa. He just tries to bully Lawson off the road and it works. He bullies Lawson into giving him space he didn't really deserve. Sargent then gets Behrman. Sargent then gets Lawson. Yeah, you can tell the way this race is going, can't you? Magnussen, sorry for any background noise. Magnussen gets Behrman. But then Behrman re-overtakes Magnussen, in fairness. So it's not all doom and gloom.
Puts them in 21st.
Yeah, up towards, well, the back of the grid. As Behrman gets overtaken, overtakes again. Hulkenberg with a mechanical fault, and Liam Lawson comes into the pits for his first stop of the day, and it'll be medium tyres every single stint till the rest of the Grand Prix for Lawson. Into the pits we will go. We're actually going to get lapped here, I reckon, on exit. Hold, new 2.6, that's actually quite a good pit stop. It's just not in 2 times speed, so I thought it was slow then for a second. He's going to come out, and yeah, he will be lapped. Whether or not, pardon me, he should be out in front of Magnussen, which he is. Going to be lapped by 1, 2, 3. Verstappen's actually leading well. 4, And now Magnussen goes for Lawson, which he gets him. Lawson overtakes Magnussen as Behrman comes in. They always try to make overtakes as the other one comes into the pits or something. Try and take away from each other's clout. 2 times speed. Off on 2.9. Not amazing, not terrible. We'll take that as long as it's not a pit stop mistake, that's fine. Out in P21, P22 he goes. Lawson and Magnussen now fighting. He's going to get Magnussen on lap 19. Sargent sets fast lap at a race with an 18.7. Screenshot that, it will never happen again. Lawson loses place to Magnussen. Carlos Sainz with an early mechanical issue. Whether it will turn terminal, we don't know. Piastri with the fastest lap of an 18.4. Hulkenberg is going to go wide at Tosa, I think. Yep, just go straight on like Sargent early on in the race. But he did his at slower speed and can get back on the track quicker. Verstappen fastest lap 17.1. Norris fastest lap 16.6. Lawson comes into the pit lane on lap 31, halfway through the Grand Prix basically. Into the pits we go for an old set of tyres. Old off, new on. 2.9. Decent stop, decent stop. Not that it's going to mean anything, but it will mean he has the chance racing Ollie Behrman. I don't know. He comes out in a decent gap, to be fair. Behrman comes in. He's had still quite a few lap cars in the recent few laps, so he will be behind Lawson for sure. He is pitting 2 laps later than Lawson, and Lawson's already overtaken him, so you can just see the size of Lawson's undercut. It's going to come in though for a set of the new medium tyres. 2.6, that's actually quite a good stop. Now we have 2 cars on a 2.6. But Behrman will be 7th in the fastest pit stop. Lawson will be 9th in the fastest pit stop championship. The only thing we're going to get points in all season long. As Liam Lawson now runs wide on that new set of tyres. He's not brung them in gently, he has made a mistake, which isn't great, but as long as it's not destroyed the tyres. Now Sergio Perez is now having an engine fault. There's quite a few cars getting engine faults. And this isn't just a thing pre-patch, because I've tried it post-patch and they also get quite a lot of faults. They also have way too many rookies in FP1, as that's Pierre Gasly looking up into the gravel. Getting back on track though, doesn't do anything for our race. As Logie Sarge does, he does a similar thing, but he spins up at the top of the hill. You don't want to be doing that.
Copy.
As in comes Liam Lawson into the pits for his second stop of the day for another set of the medium compound tyres. Or is this third? No, this should be third stop of the day. Final stop of the day for Liam Lawson. Off on 2.7, not great. They probably could have done that in 2.5 if they were a little quicker on the old reactions. But yeah. Out he goes. By the way, make sure to follow me on Twitch, MegaGamer8888 on Twitch to watch this live, as Carlos's fault has got worse. And make sure to subscribe to this channel. Hulkenberg now has an issue. Subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to Mega Simulator Gamer and Mega Gamer F1. We'll also be live on Twitch, because we'll be playing for the first time in a year and a half. We'll be playing F1 22 as Behrman now comes into the pits for a set of the soft compound tyres with 4 laps to go for him. Oh, and there's a pit stop mistake. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why he doesn't believe it, because
now this was at turn 3.
It's not going to do anything for our race.
It's a bit too wide at that point.
It may do something for a pit stop championship, which is probably the most important championship of the season, which will get some money from that. Yeah, 44 seconds off Lawson for Behrman. Race he'll want to forget. Lawson coming through around the final couple of corners. That's a car go. Yeah, it'll be P21 and P22 here from Imola. Anybody that expected anything different was drunk. I'll see you in a minute after the results.
Talk about today. For the moment, though, there's Zhou Guanyu.
And for them, it's P16 and no points from today's race.
Well, Max Verstappen can add yet another podium to his already impressive record.
6 wins now in this season, they're not flagging. A mighty impressive victory.
Well, Formula One certainly feels at home in Italy, and it looks like those three feel right at home too. Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
Well, it was a bit of a mixed bag here. Some things went their way, but others didn't. I think their main target now will be finding some consistency for sure.
And that's about it for our time here in Imola.
For the next Grand Prix, make sure you join us at the renowned city circuit of Monaco. Prepare yourselves for one of the most legendary rounds of the season.
P1 for Verstappen. Who expected anything less? Behrman actually loses a place in the championship to Zhou Guanyu because he'll have a better highest finish now. Sorry, Behrman loses a place to Zhou Guanyu. I thought I said Lawson just then. P7 and P9 in fastest pit stop championship, 2.646 and 2.664, which leaves us gaining quite a few points on VCARB, but it leaves us P10 in the pit stop championship, which is actually not great considering we were like P4 in Jeddah. But yeah, downfall of the century from us. Lawson gets his target, Behrman does not. It's a shame. There's been a factory fire and there's a lightweight part coming in for Monaco, which we need to manufacture, but we're in debt. Make sure to like and subscribe for the next Grand Prix at Monaco in the Principality. I'll see you then. Goodbye.